you might be watching me this beautiful afternoon. And I am doing this special live because somebody needs to hear this message. Over the weekend, I was in a training organized by my mentors, Tony Robbins and Dean Graziosi. And I'm just going to be using this moment to share some highlights of what was shared and what I learned from that training. And I'm just going to capture it in this title: Be willing to transform into the best version of you. Be willing to transform to the best version of you. And why is this very important at such a time like this? I want you to imagine why it is very difficult. Why you wonder the most difficult and most challenging situation in life, by the time we are able to stay focused and stay committed, eventually ends up leading to beautiful destination. And that's why I want to just post that poster and give it to you. That have you ever wondered why it often requires a very hard climb to get into those beautiful things you want in life? That if those beautiful things we want out of life, if they are easy and they can come to everyone on the world on the platter of just wishing, that so many of us will not be where we are today. It is just a given. And that's why you and I will be able to appreciate further. Gold is not cheap, and you can never get it in any common place. That is why it's not so cheap. And that's why there is always a price to pay. There's a value that is attached. And that is why if you and I want to transform to the best version of us, what are those things that is keeping us from playing big in those space that we've ever loved and desire? This is one of the reasons why I'm doing this live. And I just want you to please share this link and kind of give this video a like at the end. One of the three things I want to share with this special method and this framework that my mentor will use in teaching us this, why it's so difficult to transform, is based on three essential questions. And it is called the RPM process. And the RPM process is based on three essential questions. And the sequence to which the question is being asked is going in a particular order that is going to help you see where you are, and you can easily know what you need to start doing on the platter of gold. The first letter R, if you arrange it vertically, R stands for result. And this is the question: what is the outcome? What outcome or result do you really want out of the second half of the year? In a couple of days now, we're going to be rounding up the month of July. And when you understand what the result you want, what the outcome you want out of life, it will keep you focused on what matters most to you. If we're asking what do you want out of life, once you can able to sit down and tell, I don't want this, that has already streamlined everything you want. And you can easily now begin to say, oh, I don't want this. So I'm removing everything you don't want so that we can have the list and see what you actually want out of life. And so I want to challenge you to also take a pen and pen down what are those things you want to see at the end of 31st of December 2024. Okay, I want to make sure, I want to start this new skill. I want to go for this certification. I want to learn this AI tool. I want to learn how to my business. I want to learn how to close more deals. I want to learn how to be persuasive. I want to learn how to talk with I want to learn how to engage in the public, And when you're able to learn and put something down on the result you want, then we go to the next question, because this is going to prepare you for the picture, the big picture. The second letter in that row, which is talking about P. We talk about R, P, M. The P in that three letters framework starts for purpose. The first R is result or outcome that you want. The purpose is, why do I want this result? What will it give me? And I'm going to be sharing an example so that I can take it home. Why do you want it? Because the purpose is really your reason for doing that thing. The purpose. Your reason for doing that very outcome. What is the reason for doing that outcome? And this is what is going to fuel And this is going to produce the drive that will help you to consistently take action and achieve your target. I want to repeat. Your purpose for doing whatever you do in life is going to bring about the version, the passion, the energy that is going to fuel that action that you need to consistently take to achieve that outcome you want out of life. Let me put an example now. For me, as you all know, in this channel, it's a personal development channel that is geared towards helping people connect back to their purpose. And that if you have ever wondered, how can I go about this purpose discovery, this purpose development, this purpose development or deployment, or anyhow you put it, I have always been a proponent of the fact that if there's anything you have passion for in life, until you decide to pen it down through a book, until you decide to write about it, until you decide to put something down that people can lay hold on and can touch, which can give them that understanding, that ability to see that you are actually indeed a talker of what you believe in. And that desiring to write a book be one of the things that can lead you to that path on that journey. And so if you know that this is what I love to do, this is what is resonating in my heart, that I want to talk about, that I want to teach about, that I want the world to know, to come and learn from, then you want to create a pattern, a plan on how you can go about. And this is going to lead me to the purpose for which you are taking and embarking on this path is because you have recognized that mere living life merely without any action, without any passion, without any reason, it's just ordinary. And this is the clarion call that if there's any other time in the world that we desire to make our footprint known on earth, it is by us saying no to mere living life like a mere person. That if you want your life to begin to come up in a way that become valuable, just like the gold, you want to begin to think of what are those ideas, what are those things that can command path resources across my path, and I can now become the person that will be so valuable that people will come to learn and want to hear of my wisdom. And when you're able to put yourself in this space, you know the next thing? You now look for what is the letter M, which is map. You know, we talk about the outcome, the R, which is the result. We talk about the P, which is the purpose. Why do I want this result? I want it because I don't just want to live my life as an ordinary person. I don't want to end my journey on earth. And when God will ask me, how did I spend my life? I have nothing to show. I have nothing to show for my life. And M is talking about massive action plan. It's map. What specific action can I take to help me move forward to achieve that result? See, when you're able to make these three lists, you will be able to see that even that massive action can just be a small step by deciding to write a line, a chapter, a page, 100 letters. And it's a small action that can become a big, when you focus on the important thing, that can get you the 80% of the result faster. When you desire to sit down and make a proper outline of identifying the desired outcome you want out of life, and you are able to see the why and the what this desire is going to bring to you, and this will fuel the passion through which you will begin to act, and you start taking that massive small action that will bring about the big outcome you want to see at the end of the day. Because if you remember, your 20% action will deliver your 80% result in a question of time. So without taking your time further, I want you to remember, as we part and put this in a wrap, that your life can only change, that every confusion that surrounds you now can give way when you decide to follow this path and embrace the self-education and personal development. Because beyond the formal education that you have had, this is the best way you can position yourself for the change that the world is about to witness in a question of time. If this video resonates with you, if you find value in what I've shared, I want you to please share this link to your friends and loved ones. I want you to also please like and also click the bell to get notified every time I come live to give you interesting, educative, informative, and inspirational video that can push you to the needed action you need to make your life a masterpiece. Until I see you next time, thank you for watching. And if you have any question, any comment, anything you want me to address, I will be willing to do this if you just leave me a comment on the on the comment section. I will be willing to just do that for you. I thank you for watching. I appreciate you, and I look forward to seeing you more in the days to come. Thank you, and bye for now. Thank you very much.